Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages.
Yeah, take the map. Andy.
Welcome to Amateur Hour Commentary. For some reason, this is not muted. Let's mute that bad boy. Okay. So we got, it's not just me that's going to be here. We are joined by O'Doyle and Fergie, but we are working out some technical things in the background. So you're just going to hear me for now. Okay. And I have to update the title as well. Let's see. We are now in the finals, one of the two finals, the group finals. And we have German Grandpas and DeathSquad. Group finals. Let's see. Let's do DeathSquad versus German Grandpas. It seemed like it didn't want to update, folks, so apologies about that. I don't know. I hit the update, didn't update, but it should all be updated now. All right. So this is going to be group stage finals, which is going to bring us into the semifinals overall for the entire season. So
Yeah, we have to make
here we are. We're starting off on Industrial Team Deathmatch.
Who's got up the tip?
I'm gonna go snipe off the titties for a bit.
I'm gonna try to slide
I'm gonna go low then.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Hopefully you're enjoying your days so far. It's 5 o'clock here. It's going good, 12. It's going good. This is an important match because this is going to determine who goes into the semifinal stage. And DeathSquad, with such a legacy behind them, I think they are the favored to win. I'm going to put up a poll in a moment on who y'all think is going to win. And by the way, that poll is only going to be accessible over on the Twitch side of things. We are live over on YouTube as well. So make sure you cast your vote. You only get one vote, and I am curious to see what you all think if the German Grandpas or DeathSquad are going to take this. Now, German Grandpas are coming into this match after putting up an amazing performance throughout the regulation season. They have shown true tenacity in overcoming some of the odds that they faced in the initial, very first season of the AWL. Their practice time, the amount of effort they put in to improve their skills, and also a little bit of a roster change, I think has proved beneficial as they are outperforming a lot of the teams and that they were able to get to this position here. Unfortunately, they did hit the lower bracket. They did not make their pass. I believe it was against Ergon, if I remember, and they were forced into the lower bracket. But they made it all the way to the end, and they are going up against DeathSquad.
I'm going to go in the building around the back. Someone back me up.
Bullpen. I got myself killed. I did kill Bullpen on the way out.
I got hit by Spezzy too. They got us. They're up. All right. Do we want to hold middle building?
Oh, they're here. I got one. I got one on the way trying to get to us.
Right, they're up by
still
one.
Nice, dude.
Okay, let's get a lead.
There we go. Should be a pretty good game today.
Building. They're gonna keep pushing in on us.
I mean, I really don't know. You know, the Grandpas have been, doing really well all season. And
Andy in the middle. I'm hurt pretty bad.
it just seems like they keep getting better.
We're up. Oh, no, we're tied now.
Nobody can win.
Don't worry about a 1-point lead. We gotta get a bigger lead than that before we
They can sit there in the same spot and it does not faze them whatsoever. I get antsy. I don't know how they do it.
Right.
They do have a lot of patience.
Paragon's pretty patient too, though.
Got another one. I got Andy from the tits.
It all depends
I'm
on
holding this bottom bit here.
who gets
They're gonna
unseated.
peek.
You got that?
Right.
Yeah, I would say that there is a bit of a trend. Oh boy, I am hearing this. Hold on, I want to make sure I'm not hearing this because that's going to double up on everybody. I would say like there's this trend of teams becoming a little bit more patient in certain scenarios. I would say more in search and destroy on like defense and whatnot. Hell, even German Grandpas on the offense, they tend to be patient. TDM is kind of a weird game mode. There's been a lot of discussion around reformatting it to kind of encourage a faster pace kind of gameplay because, well, Doyle, you and I can attest to this. One of our matches was the lowest scoring matches in all of AWL.
How many kills did y'all get?
I think we were still single digits for both teams. I don't think we passed that double-digit threshold.
Yeah, I don't think either of our teams moved for the first. You know, how many? Like at least 7 minutes. I think. Yeah.
I think it was like the first 3 minutes, and then I remember we were pushing out in the back of a hotel, trying to loop around to the spa. We caught one person and immediately scattered like rats, running right back to a hotel. Like, go back, go back, go back.
Once the shit hit the fan, it was all chaos.
Yeah.
Puddles, my head probably feels better than I deserve. Thank you for asking.
We got Chris, multiple 8-0 Nabend. I don't know what that means, but welcome. Glad to see you're here.
Now, did you take my advice last night, Fergie? Did you chug some water before you went to bed?
I have no idea.
You have no idea?
I would love to say yes, I did, but I don't remember, to be honest.
That's hilarious. You shouldn't have lost that cap to the bottle. I mean, if you hadn't lost that cap, then you could.
I probably would have been fine.
I did miss it. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
I opted because I couldn't find the way to put it back on it and put it away. So I was like, well, I don't want to spill. I'll just keep drinking it. Little did I know, it seemed like 10 minutes later. It was all gone.
That's what happens when you lose the top to a delicious drink.
On our side,
What's going on, Disgruntled?
That little white building. In a building? Got turret. Oh, he's in the building. Got in the pool.
All right, so everybody over on Twitch, I am going to be putting up a poll, so be prepared.
Oh fuck, he's coming in.
Where's our
Andy
poll?
He's gonna be coming in that catwalk here.
He's on EOD, still on that tip, man. We need to get him. He's on the far tip.
It makes me cringe every
Stay
time
back.
I climb up there.
Fuck the fucking tip.
It's like a death trap.
Yeah.
Oh, take this.
I think he's down low.
Yeah, they're not bad. Like, but
I don't know why we were fucking with that.
you definitely got to be ready for it, though. Like, yeah, I mean, it's one of those places that you can pick a lot of people off, but if you're not keeping your head on a swivel, you can get it picked off real quick.
Let's get the building because that was working well.
Maybe if you were in like the white suited avatar, it would like when you're wearing the real dark.
Got him. I mean, I got killed though. I got him, but I'm dead. There's one behind, all the way behind, girl, to your right, or yeah, he's right behind you, Earl. Oh, right there. He's fucking. Oh, I'm up by the tip. Corner doom, he's by the little building.
Oh, mate, I just got one of them in the building. Andy's in the building. 34-26 to us.
Headshot.
He's in the main building.
I couldn't hear the gunfire, but it looked like he felt it in his face.
Get back in the fucking
Put the orange container by the pit. Yes.
I got EOD by the.
Alright, sorry guys, I'm working on trying to get up. For some reason, our option to post the poll is
top floor, right
gone
above
away.
us.
Because
Oh yeah.
Oh, I had to be.
technology fucked
Now I
up
can hear
around
the
me.
front
Nah,
stairs.
I had to
Front left stairs. Going after.
Sorry, I had to go into
Alright, I'm out here.
the main
He was right out of
channel
the bullpen.
itself.
Bullpen. Now he's in the
I
move.
couldn't do it from my personal channel.
Well, they're always changing stuff too. They always try to make it a little interesting when anybody trying to cast or stream. I mean, I just made it to what I got 1,000 followers on TikTok, and I was like, awesome, I'm going to be able to stream to that now. Well, yeah, from my phone, but you got to get to I think 10,000 before you can actually use OBS to do it. You can't create your RMTPS or your get your stream key until you do that. So you can go live on your phone all day long at 1,000. But yeah, so TikTok, you're annoying.
So that poll is live. If you don't know, it is at the top of the chat over on Twitch. Again, we are also live over on YouTube, whichever your preference, and it will be saved in both locations. Hopefully, I haven't checked Twitch in a while. Hopefully, they're still up, but I believe they are. If not, they're definitely over on YouTube. I can always post them back over on Twitch. But I would encourage going over to YouTube. So 34-41, and it looks like by a narrow margin, DeathSquad were able to take that win.
41-34.
Just barely. That was well played by both teams. Now, just something I want to kind of hit to chat. If you guys know anybody that has PCVR, get them to hop in and get them to at O'Doyle. I will be giving a free Steam key away today.
I love that. Free Steam key. Don't worry, if you're seeing Fergie move, she has consented to me moving her. What's up, Simon? Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Before we get into the next round, which is going to be a search and destroy. Oh boy. Oh boy. I just dropped a shitload of frames.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, it froze big time.
Yeah, hold on. What is going on?
What happens when you play around with shit?
That's what happens. That's what happens. Hold on. We dropped frames, but it's not in the middle of a match. Okay, we're back to green. Before we actually get into our search and destroy, I do want to go over the rosters real quick. So let's head on over and let's talk about, if you don't already know who's playing, okay, on either of these teams, well, now you're about to know. We got NGR, O'Doyle, Dr. Doom, Hickory Boone, which is spelled correctly this time, Diver Boy, Earl, who is probably the lead killer with the highest number or highest KDR in the league right now, BB, Galaxy, Gabba, and Prince Nils. They don't really need any kind of introduction or any explanation. They're DeathSquad. They live by their name, and they survive by their name. They go out there, they slay people. They've already won 2 different kinds of competitions. They're looking to get their 3rd. So that's your DeathSquad team over on German Grandpas. You got Spezzy, EOD Meister, Andy, Snug, Icarus, Project, Bumblebee, Bamblebee, Marble and Andy, Mystery, and Black Mario. I have touted these guys and gals as being an up-and-coming team. They have had this resurgence of, like, I don't know, energy, strategy, and they have really come in and made their mark. In Season 1, I identify them as probably the most improved team, and I think there was a lot of agreement around that. And I can't say enough about German Grandpas. Win or lose, they really made something happen here this season.
They're all a bunch of sweethearts, too. I don't think I've ever heard anyone be mean to anybody.
Nope, not really. And there was a really nice gesture. I was gifted something by them. If you don't know what Spezzy means, Spezzy is an energy drink over in Germany. And there's coincidentally an energy drink over there also called Crazy Wolf. So I got a package with Spezzy and Crazy Wolf in it, and it's pretty dope.
Awesome.
And I've kept it. I had all the drinks, and they're absolutely delicious. By the way, Spezzy is like Coca-Cola and Red Bull. Crazy combination, but actually tastes really good.
It's also a beer though as well, if I'm not mistaken. Like I think it's also an alcoholic beverage as well.
Ooh. Perhaps I should try that next time.
Yeah, it's like orange juice or something. It's like I think it's like almost like a screwdriver, like a vodka or orange juice like type thing. But it's at least I don't know. I've Googled it a couple times back last season when we first saw it, and it's a beer, it's an energy drink. It's probably something else too. I mean, those Germans they're crafty.
Well, Earl Saint coming out clutch here in the end as everybody else on the field is dead. The plant was alive, but it's been defused. And DeathSquad take the first win. Earl getting 4 eliminations solo there by himself. What's going on, Nickel? How's it going?
Earl is a beast.
Okay. Was machen wir
I mean, you would have to say I would get bored if I was that good.
I would have to chance plays here though, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Greater chance at possibly losing. German Grandpas are not playing their sit back and relax play style as we typically see them do. They are definitely pushing forward, all losing that fight. Unfortunate for EOD, and all members quickly eliminated. Everybody still alive on DeathSquad. They have one more chance on the offense here.
I vote that we get an anti-Earl perk.
It's been discussed, I'm sure.
Well, see, like here's the thing: is like Kaiser used to be the Earl of the league,
Yes.
Until he kind of retired last season. The way you get Earl is the same way you get Kaiser. You got to sneak up behind him. And shoot him from behind. Don't face him off in a firefight. You got to come from behind. So.
Giggity. Now we know how to get Earl. You bend him over.
Yeah, just get him from behind. Take him from the rear.
It's a good thing he's not a woman.
Nein, die haben mich angezündet, Alter. Zwei im Tunnel, direkt vor dir, Andi. Direkt da, zwei Leute.
Moment.
Das sind zwei, direkt um die Ecke.
Double down.
Okay, 4 Stück leben noch von denen, oder 3. Ich weiß nicht, wie viele gedownt sind.
Looks like if they're at the Jersey barrier right there in the tunnel.
Ich seh die nicht.
EOD is trying to push in and get to him.
There too.
Oh man, look at that, just taking them out. You know, you really don't see too many people utilizing this Sterling that much. Now, the grandpas like Spezzy and EOD, they are masters at this weapon.
I think it's an underrated weapon. It has incredible damage output, even at long range. The downfall is that there is no sight to it. You have iron sight. Ooh, not keeping his eyes towards the tunnel entrance from the main street. Fortunately, EOD is taken out. But yeah, the Sterling doesn't really have any damage drop-off, which is unlike most of the guns in the game, which do have damage drop-off over distance. The Sterling doesn't seem to have that.
We put a lot of bullets in there.
So you do have to be good with it. You have to be accurate. Easier if you use a Pro Tube. By the way, go over to Pro Tube VR. Check them out. Quality material and a quality product. A lot of our League players are actually using it, so I'd encourage you to go check them out. It makes it a little bit easier ADSing, especially on the run.
And one is on the marketplace. Marketplace?
I kind of like the Sterling. The problem is I'm not as good with the Sterling as everyone else is with their trauma. So it's kind of pointless for me to even...
I'm on blue truck.
That's all I can do. I'm not hitting with anything.
Somebody got 9 in the balcony?
Yeah, you got me good with the sticky the other night. I was impressed.
You don't give yourself enough credit, Fergie.
Sounds like zigzag, maybe.
That's why I take another win.
I'll take credit for the stickies. I worked my ass off training in the middle of the night with Dippy. He's the one that got me started on the stickies, and we were up for like 4 in the morning in empty lobbies, just running around trying to sticky everything.
Him run into
Keep the momentum.
German Grandpa's in a bit of a tight situation. They're down 4 wins.
I'm watching tunnels.
It's going to be difficult for them to come back. It doesn't. There really isn't much many signs of hope for them.
I think I hear somebody.
I mean, they did get almost a full team wipe. Earl has come in clutch twice now for DeathSquad. So it's not out of the realm of possibility, but they're going to have to change up some of their strategies.
If I get over there to be,
Get
probably watching it.
I'm in there. I got that bit.
Nobody's watching it. All right, I'm planting. You got the flank covered, sweet.
Yeah.
The German
We've got tunnels covered.
and hang back a little
I'm hiding over here.
Well, I'm up top. I can go to the tunnel now.
I'm from this back corner.
He's got tunnel. I got top card.
Yeah, I agree. An aggressive approach hasn't really worked in their favor. They're coming through the tunnel. Good double shot there on NGR. Taking him out real quick. Looks like Earl's already out as well. He's been their clutch player in the end, so perhaps they stand a chance. But it's EOD against 3 now. Diver, Doom, and Prince.
Big fountain, last one.
He's a big fountain.
Is that, are we planning?
Plus, he also has a bomb to defuse, so time is of the essence.
Oh, you fucking blinded me.
He's coming through tunnels, Diver. Look to your right.
Takes one out. There goes Diver. 2 more to contest. Trades with Doom and Prince. Stays alive. That's another one. Match point for DeathSquad.
I forgot that
I like I'm going after.
Now it is the first of 4, and we are on the U.S. server, so you could see the Germans get a nice little bump once they get to the EU server for the second half.
One went.
Balcony's clear. Balcony's clear.
That's a very valid point.
Yeah, they're going to be.
They're running B. A few of them are running B.
Given that there is a play distinction between the servers. I mean, anyone who's familiar with server switching, it's an inevitability. know, we kind of have to suffer through it since we are in a World League.
He's in the tunnels.
And you know, do the best that you can do to balance it out. But it does have an impact in a match like this. Like you said, Doyle, first to four,
He's at the scooter.
it'd be critical.
Two of them at the archway coming zigzag now. Two of them zigzag. One of them is coming back up towards.
All right, two apiece. Oh, there goes more on German Grandpa's. One left. Andy, the surviving member, and he can't do it. And DeathSquad are going to take win number 2.
That's it.
It was funny. I hopped in to play with these guys a little bit before this match, and it was me, Dirt, Annie Oakley, and Zombie King. Zombie King is one of the younger guys. He was killing them. He was slaying them. He was coming in clutch. We almost had him there a few times.
I don't know if I've come across Zombie King. Perhaps I have, but I can't recall.
He's a really sweet kid.
I want to say I have because there's very few kids who are not squeakers. You know what I'm saying? And some of them actually, there are very few that actually focus on the game too.
There's been a few in lately that are rough.
Yeah, and Colby came back for a brief time there. He was really focused on school and stuff, which he should be. So I was glad to hear that. But he did come back, and we got to play with him for a little while, and he was rusty, but man, it was good to hear his voice.
It threw me for a loop. I remember Kobe sounded one way, and when I came back, it sounded like he aged probably 4 years. It messed me up. I was like, nope, you're not allowed to grow up.
That's puberty for you. By the way, the poll ended in a 50-50. So half are for German Grandpas and half are for DeathSquad, or whether they're for or not. That's what they believe. That's who they believe will win in the end.
We're going to retreat for hardpoint. Ooh, that's an interesting choice.
Only spot on this map that I absolutely hate is the pedicure area, the foot spot.
Yeah, that's a hard one to take.
It's just not a fair spot. Like I don't think. Either someone holds it definitively or no one holds it at all, and it's a constant back and forth from what I've seen. And most of the time, someone can hold it. The lock. See, I feel like some of the other spots they're breachable for the most part. Like a lot of people hate the double stairs. You know, the ones at the back of spa at the intersection to the cafe. A lot of people hate that spot, but I still feel like that's counteractable. I don't feel like the podiatry. Oh dear lord! I don't feel like the foot spot is foot related, but you know, I don't feel like the foot spot is really that good of a spot for anyone to hold. Like German Grandpa is looking to take the lead early on here. They do lose it. See if they can come back. The other thing about retreat, and you all know I talk a lot about this because this is my primary role. Perimeter play on a retreat is not super great. Realistically, you can hold cut-off points, like choke points, intersections where people typically run to get certain hard points, and you could do that certainly. But you still run the risk of not being able to support correctly, because if you're not in the right spot where everybody is spawning, then you're just kind of sitting there and waiting.
They're coming in behind me there.
Oh, it's the lead.
Nice.
Like choices of just options. You know, you can jump out the window from laundry, go to the cafe, or you can go around to the back hall, or you can go to the little. There's more entrances.
23 to 24 to them.
Low laundry door.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
They still got that lead. They're building it back up.
Yeah, German Grandpa's doing a really good job holding this. I believe they have maintained the lead, and we got EOD sitting in the laundry room.
Von allen Seiten kommen die gerade.
With
431. Still in favor of the Grandpas right now.
Die kriechen da überall rum. Öls denkt nicht da immer noch.
That laundry room is always. Anytime the point is in the cafe, there's stickies going in that laundry room window. I aim for that window no matter what.
But there has to be, right? There has to be. Because if there's not, like, if you don't have utility going in the laundry room, you're wasting an opportunity to protect yourself.
Okay.
Right. I don't even care if there's anyone in there or not. I'm throwing them in anyways.
Yeah. There's also a new trend. Oh my gosh, that grenade landed right in front of his face. There's also a new trend that we're starting to see a lot of, even in Publix, it's not even a competitive strat anymore. It's also in Publix. You'll see that people don't kill when the hardpoint has a spawn has split. They wait until they possibly get closer to the hardpoint spawn location before they get the elimination, and that's just to avoid the that's just to avoid the whole spawn location itself.
Locker Room, noch einer. Ich spawn immer weiter.
I guess it kind of depends on how many people it, like. I know a lot of people are like, don't shoot him, don't shoot him, don't shoot him, you know. But what if there's only like one? You might as well shoot him. Like, what's the difference is one fucking person gonna do? And it just puts you closer to a kill streak. You kill that one.
Da ist auf jeden Fall schon 3 Leute hinter dem Teil, Alter.
Somebody says don't shoot. I'm like,
das ist so zum Kotzen.
Well, I can say this much. There are, it also is, in my opinion, it's somewhat map dependent. So map like Desert, for example, there's many a time that my teammates have gotten eliminated, and they automatically spawn closer to the hard point. So our opposing team, I've got like 3 of them at the previous hard point, and now my team's already over there. Like, all right, I'm just gonna shoot them now, and then I'm gonna cut them off at the new spawn location, and try to kill them again. So if you run strategies like that, you can kill them in the transition, but you gotta do so tactically.
Yeah, it definitely makes a huge difference on a bigger map, though, where you have to run for a long time to get to like it does.
I don't even get my double grenades off. It's
smaller maps.
Let's get a lot of fire on them.
Come on, they're on the balcony. They're in.
They're out of it.
I'm in it.
I'm gonna share PODs on the balcony. 3 lockers.
Yeah, 58 to I think it was 100 and something for DeathSquad. So they have definitely flipped it quite a bit.
Back easy.
35 points. I'm in it. Can we go?
This is true. This is true, Shell. There are a couple of times where I feel revenge is necessary. Right? If I get on a good streak and I know who it was, I can see who it was, they're gonna die. Regardless of our strategy, they're gonna die. Revenge is a must.
So if you play against Paragon and you get an unnecessarily bullet to the face, you know he is in his head.
You have done me wrong.
Second one in there.
He made the wolf angry.
Wie machen die das, dass sie so schnell immer da sind? Keine Ahnung.
Ich bin hier von der Nein, check. Weiter kämpfen, Leute, weiter kämpfen.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, you go for it. You got it. You're doing great.
I was gonna say, when you play with everyone so much, you tend to like learn how everyone is and how they respond to different things, so you know like what pisses somebody off when playing. It's like anytime I get shell with a sticky, I instantly want to like curl in the hole. It's like sorry, because I'm just gonna get mad at me.
EOD's just been going off with this Sterling. I mean, he's been eliminating just about everybody in the point every time he comes across them.
Yeah, it's very quick weapon. It doesn't take a lot of bullets to kill someone. And like we've discussed, you have good aim with it. You could beat just about anyone, but that's part of the problem is that you can't ADS because you're so dependent on scopes and whatnot. Like there, he just won against the G36. You know, like he beat the trauma. It's doable.
Fire off.
But you got to be good with the gun. Training. We're starting to see Daft put out more and more videos of his gameplay with the pistol. In fact, he's started to transition to playing only with the pistol.
Yeah, that Falcon is good.
An entire lobby in first place.
Yeah, so
well, well, the Falcon, people forget, it has the same stopping power as the AK, and if you pull that trigger fast enough, it's, you know, arguably faster than even the trauma.
Well, you know, that's the main point, isn't it? If you can pull the trigger fast enough, my dumb fingers, my sausage knuckles, cannot pull the trigger that fast to actually accomplish it. And I have practiced. In fact, I've practiced with Jason, I practiced with Schlevy. I hear Schlevy going tat, because it only takes 3 shots to take someone down unless you get a headshot. And I hear that, and I'm just like, yep, that's not me. Mine's like, boom, boom, boom. But yeah, I'm already dead by then.
Oh, shit. 20 more seconds, let's bring it home.
Just a little break.
Got
Listen, Puddles, you gotta remember, my fingers are strong, they're not fast. Okay?
It's going underneath.
For anyone interested to know a tidbit of
Please
information.
find people in there. I'm going to... fuck. Let's go to the laundry room. Watch the laundry room when you come in.
We got it, lads. Underneath.
At least that means I look up.
I got Spetsy. I'm down myself though. That's friendly fire on the way in.
And oh my gosh, okay, so they were able to reach the 200-point threshold. German Grandpa's succumbing to DeathSquad once again, and going into arguably the second half. DeathSquad are up 3 wins. You can hardly hear us over the game. Which one? The DeathSquad.
Pitch has to think for a minute.
Because
What's the slowest thing in the world? Titch answering.
You weren't paying attention. All right, well, I'll pay attention to it next time. But they were not even peaking halfway through yellow. Turn that one down a little bit, I guess. Yeah, it's probably a DeathSquad one, but that's coming through Facebook, so it's like I'm not really accustomed to that. Anyway, all right, so as you all know, this is usually the time where I kind of go over my spiel, but I want to do something a little different. Okay, first, I want to talk about Dubby. We have a link. I'm surprised that our bot isn't going off. I have to do something to fix our bot, but we have links. I'll get that to you guys in a minute. But I've been drinking my water today, and what's in here is Dubby. If you haven't tried it, they got a variety of flavors. They support athletes. They support gamers. Is a widely chosen energy beverage of choice. And someone can completely ban this conscious person. In fact, you know what? Oh, they're already banned. Look at that. Look how quick that was. Well done, Titch. Go check out Dubby. Use our code. If you don't want to use a link or whatever, just go to dubby.gg. And at the checkout, use capital AHC, and you will get money off. It will help you, and it'll help us. Before I get into the other thing, I also want to give a shout out to JD's House of Trophies. They have been supporting us. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Hold on. Watch this. Wham, bam. Didn't work, ma'am. Okay, hold on. There it is. Okay. Save. Thank you. JD's House of Trophies. Yes, we are using them for trophies for the league, but there's a variety of different things that you can access, like gifts, like including drinkware, home decor, kitchen items, medals, office supplies, signage, promotions, etc., etc. Not only do they have good prices, they have good quality, and they have fantastic customer service. This is the second season we've been working with them, and they have supported us. And I mean, you could just look at all these 5-star reviews, guys. I mean, and these are verified, certified customers here. Okay, so they have fantastic stuff. Go check it out. You can. Some of it, or most of it, if not everything, is customizable. Be sure to check it out, especially during those birthdays, those other celebrations like holidays and what have you. JD's House of Trophies. Now, speaking of JD's House and Trophies, I've had these in for about a week, but we got the new trophy topper, and this is going to be the same thing as previous season, where it's got the light base, but this is the new one in the shape of the Alvo logo. And it says World League Season 2. So winners will be receiving this along with a brand new patch that I had created, which are on their way into me, that are AWL focused rather than just the Alvo focused. So you're going to get a nice little special thing there. But great quality. I love working with these guys. They have been fantastic to me, and they are just fantastic to our community overall. So Last shout out is to Gaming Synergy. I want to thank Gaming Synergy for providing us the platform to pretty much capture the entire regulation season and manage everything from logos to rosters to wins and losses. So Gaming Synergy is a fantastic group that is operated by Demolition Sean. Not only is he an easy person to talk to and get along with, but he's also a brilliant mind who was able to create this website that he owns to help track the leagues that he and his partners run over in Gaming Synergy Pro League. They are 14, maybe 15 seasoned veterans. I mean, they've been running leagues for a while in other competitions. So if you guys want to start your own, be sure to go to gamingsynergy.co.uk and create an account. It's all free. It's fantastic software, easy to use. And if you have any questions, reaching out to Sean is super simple. He's very responsive. And that's it. That's all I got. See, relatively quick in comparison to what I usually do. Don't forget to thank penicillin, saving thousands of lives every year.
You should write him a thank you letter, Titch.
So, aside from Alvo, have you guys been playing anything else?
Asgard's Wrath. I actually started getting back into that. It's way bigger than what I expected. It's a huge game.
Are you playing the first or the second one? I thought you beat the first.
The second one. Yeah, I beat the first one. So the second one, like it's crazy. Like the first animal friend you get is like a panther, like a black panther, but you can ride this panther around the desert. It's pretty sick. It's pretty cool.
Dang. I heard it was a really big title, but I haven't actually watched any of the footage yet. What about you, Fergie? You were kind of working on something today.
I tried. Did it work? Nope.
Why don't you tell the wonderful audience what you were trying to play today?
I was trying to play this damn simple little game that I watched everyone play for fucking months. Rocket League. Okay? It is the simplest, most dumbfounded thing that you'd ever see, but it's so satisfying. And I really wanted to play. And I sat there for 2 hours with my tech illiterate self trying to figure out how to do this. Figured it out, and in between every step happening, of course, I'm taking pictures and sending it to Titch and asking if I'm doing it correctly. And then I finally get it on the computer, and everything went berserk. I shit you not. I even showed Wolf. I was showing Wolf, like, it didn't know what it was doing. And it wasn't just me. It would open and close itself. The computer would shut down. It would freeze. Music was coming from somewhere, and I had no idea. I'm just going to stick with Alvo.
That sounds easier than actually playing Rocket League. Like, it looks like it is far from simple.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's that was something. And then I had suggested just download it on your Xbox.
And then I felt like an idiot because I should have done that to begin with.
Well, don't feel dumb because I didn't think about it till the moment I sent that suggestion to you. I was like, oh yeah, she's got an Xbox. I forgot, and it's free on pretty much every platform, including the Switch.
You know what's sad though? Titch said that too, because I asked him like, oh, I can just do it on the Xbox, you know, after you suggested it. I don't know how to do that either. I don't know how to get to the store to buy anything.
Oh no. Well, you know what? Rocket League is a great game, but at the same time, it's the hardest game you'll ever play. You can become addicted to it. Did I die? Okay. You can get addicted to it. Sorry, I saw a pause on my screen, so I freaked out. You can get addicted to it, but it might be the worst addiction you ever have. So, here we are, kind of the second half, but DeathSquad are on match point. German Grandpas playing TDM on Town.
Yes. DeathSquad already getting the first kill. I know what Diver's saying right now. He's saying, okay, we got the lead, stay back.
Because it is going to make it match point, right? Like, they're on match point, they win the next one.
Yeah, this is match point, yeah.
And then they're good to go. So, I mean, if there is a strategy to be employed here, DeathSquad are going to use it to a certain victory.
Nil's getting taken out.
Wieder zurück zum Scooter.
And I can hear everyone else like screaming at NGR Nils, like, "Hey guys, stay back, stay back! Like you don't need to run out there."
Blaues Auto,
I love Diver and I love BB. But Diver reminds me of, like, have you ever seen Rick and Morty?
Oh yeah.
You know how Morty sounds when he's drunk?
Yes.
Diver sounds like I love him to death. He makes me laugh. He gets so upset. Starts yelling.
He does. It's just that like I guess it's what he's New Hampshire, I think, but he's got that accent like that just like screams like South Boston.
Perfect.
It's wonderful. I know other people like some people, I guess, would prefer it to be more quiet. They're just like, oh god. You know? But it makes me happy.
No, to the right. There's two of them back to the right there. Okay.
Yeah, it is funny when he gets riled up.
Oh, bitch. One's in that corner.
But I died.
Oh, you got me behind the boxes.
Still hard, right?
Mid boxes.
Mid box.
Another one mid boxes.
GR playing these canopies. I haven't seen him do this for a while.
Look to the right too.
Find myself sitting so
All tied
close to the
up.
screen to see if anyone's coming down.
They got us.
This could be the start of a comeback for the Grandpas. They've got the game all tied up. Now it's just who can be most patient and get those kills in. Does look like the Grandpas were able to get a kill on Nils. I think they may have taken the lead with that.
Yeah, I was gonna say AOD is putting in a lot of work. Looking at the kills,
that bubblegum, 26.
Someone get there. One's hovering in the tunnels.
Oh fuck! I had a bazooka. Shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
not the
bubblegum.
easiest color to read.
Yeah, I can't read that light tealish blue. I like the color, but yeah, not for trying to
One in
read.
the tunnels. Okay.
27 to 33. Okay, so DeathSquad still has the lead.
Und
Ich hab eine Flashgranate.
ja, die hat mich gekillt, die Flashbang. Nee, die hat mich voll erledigt, die Flashbang.
Was machst du auch da bei denen?
29 to, come on,
38.
left.
Yeah, I think it was 38. Yeah. So they got a good 10-point lead. So German Grandpas are definitely going to have to do something. And unfortunately, they got to take back those cop cars. That is one of the harder places to push into and take.
Bleib drin.
Are the German Grandpas are they team 1 or are they team 2?
No, they're team 2 because it switched host and first position goes to DeathSquad this time, and I guess the Grandpas get choice of what they get choice of server
in position for search and destroy.
position. Yeah.
I was reading that wrong. Yeah, they are a little bit behind, but it's not by a significant margin. I think that was what? That was
About 10 points.
13 points in total, so it's totally doable. They have a little bit of time left. By the way, is the audio a little bit
They're
better?
running like
Die spawnen alle bei der Polizei gerade.
Everybody in chat, go ahead.
I hear you
Blaues
fine. Is
Auto,
that
ey.
what you're asking?
Ein Schuss und beide haben...
I think she was asking Titch to see if we were coming in clear across the game.
I don't think Titch is back yet.
No, I don't think he's back.
He had to go find his penicillin.
NGR getting picked up there at Steve's car.
A green reticle would be nice. Yeah, a little interesting tidbit.
Hinter der Ambulanz jetzt.
All good, thanks, Shell. The interesting tidbit there, Nickel, is that there used to be a slider for the colors of the reticle. In a very, I don't want to say a very early build, but it was relatively early. I think it was pre-PSVR release. And it was pretty cool. Pretty cool to run. You know, I had a yellow reticle. I think I had a white reticle at one point. It was really cool, but there's a reason why it was taken out. It was, you know, bogging down something, so.
I definitely feel like green is better in real life for sure.
Noch
I don't know
einer
if
im
it would be the same.
Chat. Hab ich. Sehr gut, sehr gut.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Sean to finish up those optimizations on the new textures and get that out and get us some
Oh yeah, man.
some Unity packages so we can start working on getting these mods implemented and get these new maps out.
Er schiebt mich da.
Look at that insane pre-fire by EOD, but whoever was there just slid right under the barrage and took him out. Now we are getting down to the final few here in the match, and DeathSquad are not. They are not holding up. They are going at them, and they want to secure this win.
Well, it was a 9-point difference, so the Grandpas have made up a little bit of ground.
I got Andy. Another one. I got him.
And I am seeing a lot of skulls on DeathSquad's screen there, so they might actually have caught up almost. 77, can't quite see the other one yet.
Diver, now.
Oh, you got him. I got him.
Russian.
I got him.
73.
I got one on my
80.
7-point difference.
7. Closing the gap a little bit.
I got one on fire in the bottom of the tunnel too. That he sounds like he's gonna burn out. Yep, I got myself a streak.
Running a very good buddy system. Either one goes down.
Okay, they're coming up the cop cars. These cop machine tunnel. He's hurt bad. He's nated. Two coming up now.
They've lost the point, but they keep pushing. I'm not sure why they're pushing like that.
Machines on left side.
They're still maintaining the lead, 85 to 78. 1 minute remaining on the clock. German Grandpas are in a position where they have to push and push quickly. They don't have any time to spare. They've got to close this gap if they want to take this win and continue on with a chance to move forward. If they lose this,
Ah shit, Mario zigzag. Mario zigzag.
they're out of the running for competition for first.
7 points.
They're in the middle.
You know, I kind of wish there was a way to adjust parts of your loadout in between matches, because I prefer the blue at night and the red during the day.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Red sucks on desert.
You can do that in private. You just can't do it in retail.
89 to
Leave top slow.
I mean,
I think mid-match.
Oh, mid-match, yeah. Okay, yeah.
And DeathSquad taking the win, 96 to 92, a 4-point difference. But they're able to squeak that one out and get a 4-0 sweep, knocking the German Grandpas out of the running for first place. Incredible fight by both teams, but not gonna lie, I think you know, DeathSquad was favored to win and was kind of expected that they would, but in such a fashion, I had a feeling German Grandpas might get a win or two. DeathSquad is just too challenging, man. Too challenging.
You know, Doyle, if that crown gets a little heavy, you can pass it on to the defenders. We'll hold it for you. I promise it'll be kept safe.
I'm like, I keep wishing that it does get passed on, so then we can stop playing. But you know, I kind of feel like, you know, if we win it again, we got to come back next season, because we got to give people a shot at taking the title away from, you know, the actual champions. But you know, this year it might happen. I mean, with Wolf's team, they're definitely a tough team to go against.
We're raring to go, man. We're excited to see who we go up against in the next stage, and I know it's going to be rough regardless. We've had some crazy good teams that really, I think, even put some of the best teams, you know, on their heels a little bit. There were a couple of times I know that we, as Paragon, we were a little bit caught with our pants down, and I've seen a couple of times DeathSquad also taken aback by some of the performance of some of the teams out there, like Repeat Offenders, German Grandpas. Reigning Havoc brought in some, you know, good challenge. We got Carnage, of course, doing what they do. I mean, like, even Menomina, looking at Menomina and their Search and Destroy play, I mean, that was some of the best to watch. I mean, that's one of their best performances.
So good at Search and Destroy.
Yeah, so like we had some really wonderful competition this season, but I'll tell you, Paragon's preparing for DeathSquad. We had an incredible fight last time. We're hoping to make it even better. That's for sure.
Oh, definitely. Who do we have? I think we got a game tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Hacks versus Menomina at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. That should be a good one. That should be a good game, good fight.
Yeah, you're going to want to tune in right here again. we're going to be covering it, whether it's myself or someone else or many of us, like what we had tonight. So be sure to tune in if you haven't followed already. Hit that follow button. If you're over on the YouTube channel, hit the subscribe and the thumbs up and leave a comment as well. That helps the algorithm and gets not only our brand in front of people more, but also this game in front of people more, which we do want more people coming in. Odoya, you mentioned something about Steam.
Yeah, we have some Steam keys to give away. So, if you know anybody that has a PC that wants to give Alvo a try, get them in the Discord and get them to @ me on the Discord, and I'll hook them up with a Steam key.
In fact, we saw a Steam player tonight. Andy was actually playing on his Steam account. So, yes, it is all cross-platform for anyone who might be unaware. From Steam to MetaQuest 2, 3, Pico, PSVR 1, PSVR 2, it's all cross-play. You guys can, or cross-platform, I don't want to say cross-play because that's transferable stuff. Cross-platform, you guys can compete against each other, or you can turn that off and just compete against, your own, player base. It's up to you, but I encourage you to do the cross-platform because it gets mighty intense out there. And also, if you're very new, I strongly encourage you to click that option to play 50 or lower so you can get acclimated to the maps, get acclimated to the weapons and the movement, because you're going to need it at levels higher than 50. I promise you that. All right. Well, I don't want to keep everybody. I know it's 6 o'clock here, probably around dinner time for some people, or it might be very, very late for those over across the seas from the United States. Before we close out, y'all want to say something before we head out?
Can I, please?
Go for it.
You don't have to raise your hand.
I know it technically has nothing to do with AHC, but I just wanted to shout out to Buckism because I know that he will eventually see this from somewhere else in the world. And I love you. Come home safe. That's it.
Yes. He's going to be fine. Yeah. Thoughts and prayers are always with him. But yeah, he's going to be fine. He'll be fine. So, I would say if anybody, I'd be more worried for you, Fergie. Now you're the lone soldier with some minions there attacking you from all angles at all times of the day.
I've got guns for bad people and duct tape for the children. We're good.
Oh, that's great. All right. What about you, Odoya? Got anything before we head out?
No, not really. Just love this community. Love everybody. Thank you everybody for being here. And let's keep it all friendly, keep it fun, and see you guys in the lobbies.
All right. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Again, if you have not followed, subscribed on your respective channels, please consider doing so. Go check out our group page over on Facebook. Just type in Amateur Hour Commentary in the group section. Join us over there because we do post some things over there from time to time. And if you are a member over there and are interested in sharing your personal streaming content or recorded content, feel free to do that. Post it on the wall, get some friends, build up the community. But more importantly, join the Discords because you're going to be informed of everything that's coming to Alvo. But that's going to be it for us here on Amateur Hour Commentary and our presentation of the Alvo World League Season 2 match between DeathSquad and German Grandpas. Good job, DeathSquad, and your win against German Grandpas. And German Grandpas, keep your heads up. Don't quit the fight. We'll see you guys in the next one. But until then, adios. Peace. Get out of here. Bye. As this sign says when it comes down. Get out.